Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please salute members of the North Carolina Central University undergraduate class for 2019. Please look around and notice where the exits are located. Emergency personnel are on duty to assist should the need arise. The candidates for degrees within view of their families and other guests are here assembled to be recognized for having stayed the course of academic rigor in accordance with the procedures and policies of North Carolina Central University. They are the honorees for this hour. Please join me again in applauding them. I declare our 134th commencement exercises open. At this time, I have the honor of bringing forth the 12th Chancellor of North Carolina Central University, Dr. Johnson O. Akinleye.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to our 134th commencement exercises. This event represents the collective achievements of nearly 500 scholars who have studied, sacrificed, and now earned a new educational credential. You've worked very hard. Many of you for 3 years, some 4 years, some maybe 5. You know what? You know what? It doesn't matter. You are here and you are getting your degree. And we applaud you. North Carolina Central University's baccalaureate ceremony honors academic achievement in awarding bachelor's degrees to students who have completed their work, their course of study in our various colleges and schools. As this is a formal ceremony, I ask that while we want you to enjoy this time of great celebration for graduates and families alike, there also is a need to ensure that this moment is equally joyous for all of our scholars. I ask you to be generous and to be mindful of your neighbors who, like you, have anxiously waited, prayed, and sacrificed in anticipation of this moment. We know you are eager to get a glimpse of your family member or a dear friend walking across the stage and securing their hard-earned degree. And we want to ensure that all have the opportunity to do so. If you or someone near you is in need of medical attention, please signal to a member of the public safety and law enforcement team stationed throughout this stadium. Remember, if you see something, say something. Thank you in advance as we officially begin North Carolina Central University's 134th commencement exercises. As I said earlier, today's ceremony is a culmination of rigorous study by students pursuing a quest for discovery, thirst for knowledge, and a desire to grow, both personally and professionally. Each of you, members of the class of 2019, represent the fulfillment of the Eagle Promise. You are scholars who have completed your degree, are socially and globally engaged, have proven leadership skills, and are market ready for your next chapter. Congratulations. At this time, it is become a tradition here at NCCU to recognize an outstanding member of the graduating class who has soared during his or her matriculation at NCCU. Kendra Davis, will you please stand? Will you remain standing, please? Students undergo many hardships during their college years, including financial stresses and unforeseen family issues. Both came at once for graduating senior Kendra Davis. Kendra first entered NCCU in 2007 as a freshman, taking classes while working to support herself and helping to care for her mother, who became terminally ill. In a matter of months, both her father and her mother passed away from unrelated causes. These developments naturally disrupted the progression of her work and her coursework. So Kendra pushed the pause button on college and discovered solace in traveling abroad to Europe and the Caribbean, something she and her mother had talked about doing together. It was a time of healing and adjusting to a new reality. In 2019, however, Kendra regained her momentum and decided it was time to finally finish that degree. Today, she will be accepting a baccalaureate degree in pharmaceutical sciences in both and she is accepting this honor on behalf of both of her late parents. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Kendra on this great achievement. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. North Carolina Central University is listed on the Military Times 2019 Best of Vets four-year colleges. If you are a graduate who is also a veteran, would you please stand at this time so we can salute you for your service to our country? All veterans. We thank you for your service and dedication to our country. Please be seated. Throughout this arena are the women, men, and children who have essentially been part of this journey with you. They are the ones to whom a debt of gratitude is owed for their prayers, financial contributions, and other forms of support in helping you to make it to this point in your life. We thank all of you for surrounding these scholars with your love. I would ask all of our graduates to please give all of their loved ones and their supporters a round of applause. Our university includes a treasured group of administrators, faculty, and staff who pour their energy into every student who attends North Carolina Central University. I thank each of you, from those who teach in the classroom, those who lead departments, colleges, and schools, to others who maintain and plan for the future of our sloping hills and verdant green, to those who raise scholarship dollars for our students, and even those who keep the grounds of this institution. Your hard work is deeply appreciated. Please give them a round of applause. The NCCU Alumni Network is a powerful force of influential leaders who represent countless industries, from business and education to law and healthcare and the arts. You serve as ambassadors for recruiting new eagles to the nest and major investors to carry out our institution's priorities. You are the heartbeat of our community. Class of 2019, please give our alumni a round of applause. We recognize today 6 valedictorians for their outstanding academic performance. These students have the highest GPAs in the class of 2019. As I call your name, will you please stand? Jennifer Pope. Richard Foster. Michael Fennin. Jasedi Edmonds. Jillian Ramsewell. Chrysandra Lyon. Let's give all of these valedictorians a warm round of applause for their hard work. As you know, truth and service are the cornerstones of our institution. We acknowledge our students who excel in this regard by placing an asterisk beside their name in the program. Each one has actually surpassed the required 120 hours of service to the community. These students are the recipients of NCCU Student Service Impact Award. With all of our students who have received this honor, please stand. Let's give them a hand. Thank you for your service. Class of 2019, congratulations. This program will commence as printed following reflections that will be provided by Minister Isaiah Morrow of the Office of Spiritual Development and Dialogue. Again, good afternoon.
Hello, class of 2019. On behalf of the Office of Spiritual Development and Dialogue, I bring you reflections on this exciting day. Congratulations. You are here today because of this word that we call faith. The Oxford Dictionary defines faith as complete trust or confidence in someone or something. This trust could be found in the professors who helped guide you on the way leading to today's commencement, or a friend who encouraged you after taking that test you were unsure about, or maybe that family member that traveled hours to watch you walk across the stage because today is the beginning of a legacy that you've created. We find it written in Hebrews 11:1 from the Holy Bible that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Today is a celebration of the things that you hoped for years ago when you decided North Carolina Central University is where I want to start my path to change. We find it noted in James 2:26 from the Holy Bible that faith without works is dead. Your faith was demonstrated first by your acceptance, and you sitting here is evidence of your works. My charge to you is that you don't lose your hope, you continue to build your faith, accompanied by the works that's required. Let us pray. To the God of all, the one most high, the comforter when in need of comfort, the healer when healing is needed, the friend when in need of a friend, and the God who surpasses all of our understanding. We first want to say thank you for being a God that answers prayers. We thank you for North Carolina Central University. We are grateful for this university's founder, Dr. James E. Shepard, the Board of Trustees, our chancellors, our administration, faculty, staff, alumni, family, and friends. Gracious God, we offer a prayer for all the NCCU students. Today we pray especially for the graduates and their families. Today, we're here to celebrate the hard work, the dedication, perseverance, and patience of these graduates. Thank you, God, for the transformation that has been cultivated by everyone that has supported and helped these graduates to arrive to this chapter in their lives. We pray you bring clarity and direction on where and what to do for the next chapter in our lives. We pray for job opportunities to open up, as well as networking relationships to be established as the graduates are entering into this world to serve mankind. To the God of all, we ask this. Amen.
Next, greetings will be given by Mr. James Holmes, a member of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, followed by Mr. Kevin Holloway, Chairman of the NCCU Board of Trustees, and Mr. Jalijaya Tate, Senior Class President.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good afternoon. It's an honor to bring greetings from the University of North Carolina System and the Board of Governors today on the occasion of the 134th commencement at North Carolina Central University. Today, you become not just graduates, but also alumni of North Carolina Central University and the great UNC system, which is home to 17 exceptional institutions. As I gaze at the sea of maroon and gray, I'm reminded of why we dedicate such a great deal of support to higher education in this state. It is because we know this investment helps to form our next generation of leaders, inventors, discoverers, scholars, entrepreneurs, and creators. Some of you will make your mark through important science, discoveries. Others may found ingenious new businesses, while others will work to resolve society's biggest issues such as hunger, homelessness, and discrimination. North Carolina Central University is often awarded for its programs and accomplishments. Recently, the university has been identified as being in the top 10% of all HBCUs for contributing millions of public service hours throughout the region, for launching a technically advanced suite of online academic programs, and as a business and in technology incubator. It is my pleasure to see each of you carrying forward the tradition after fulfilling the Eagle Promise upon receiving your degrees. Congratulations from everyone at the Board of Governors on your accomplishments, and a sincere thank you for furthering the business, entrepreneurial, educational, and intellectual climate of our great state. You're an integral part of the Eagle legacy and a lifelong member of the UNC system family. Thank you and congratulations.
To Chancellor Akinleye, Ms. Ruth Carter, administrators, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and most enthusiastically, to all of you as graduates, good afternoon. I bring greetings from the University Board of Trustees on the occasion of the 134th commencement at our beloved NCCU. We are here to celebrate and tip our hats to every graduate. You all established goals, you worked hard, you sacrificed, and you made it happen. In one way or another, you all had to overcome difficulty and circumstances to make it to the finish line today. Maybe that helps to explain why the degree you are earning commands such widespread honor and respect. It's an achievement that is out of reach for many. In fact, as a bachelor's degree recipient, you are now in the top third of educational attainment of all Americans aged 25 or older. As entering students, you set out to acquire the knowledge and credentials to assist you in building a full and rewarding future for yourself. Today, you embark on the future equipped to succeed. Whether the path leads you next to further education or takes you direct to employment, I ask you to never forget your eagle pride and the standards set forth of truth and service. No matter how far you soar, always remember to reach back and help others for the betterment of your families, for your communities, and ultimately for yourself. Today, you may be physically leaving this campus, but you will always be part of the Eagle family who is welcomed back gratefully as alumni anytime you return. We look forward to your contributions away from NCCU, as well as the contributions you will make financially when you send back to the school to help people get to where you are today. The NCCU Board of Trustees sincerely wishes you success and joy in the future. We wish you the best, and we thank you for your entire sacrifice being an Eagle, and we congratulate the class of 2019. Thank you.
To Chancellor Akinleye, Chairman Holloway, Board of Governor Member Holmes, Ms. Carter, and all other platform and special guests, I am pleased to welcome you today. I would like to thank the Commencement Committee for working diligently behind the scenes to prepare this commencement for the true stars of the day. Give another round of applause for everyone who made today possible. I would like to congratulate you, the fall graduates of 2019, for season one of many milestones to come. I know you have waited on this day for some time now, so I'm going to make this quick so you can walk the stage expeditiously. As you walk the stage, you are becoming our future lawyers, doctors, psychiatrists, business owners, and any other vocation that you may have chosen. In the words of Malcolm X, education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Your preparation started a couple years ago, right here on the campus of North Carolina Central University, which does not primarily consist of education, but many other factors as well. Due to networking, campus involvement, community service, you have learned that there are no limitations when it comes to the success of your future. From the first day you arrived on campus to these last few moments here at your graduation, you have molded yourself into individuals who will make a mark on the world. With that being said, it is time for you today to graduate and leave the Eagle Nest and soar. So once again, congratulations.
There are several distinguished guests, administrators, and others who are seated with me on the platform that I would like to recognize at this time. I would ask you to stand as I call your name and remain standing. To my left, your right, Ms. Ruth Carter, Academy Award-winning costume designer, our 134th commencement speaker. Mr. Kevin Holloway, Chairman, NCCU Board of Trustees. Mr. James Holmes, Member, UNC Board of Governors. Dr. Cornelius Wooten, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance. Dr. Harriet Frank Davis, Vice Chancellor, Institutional Advancement. Dr. Angela Coleman, Vice Chancellor, Division of Student Affairs. Dr. William Robinson, Faculty Senate Chair. Ms. Shania Herbin, Chair, Staff Senate. Mr. Samuel Cooper, President, NCCU Alumni Association. Ms. Joyce Kovalik, University Associate Registrar. Dr. Robert Horn, Platform Masher. You may be seated. And to my right, your left, Dr. Patrick Liverpool, Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dr. M. Lavan Reed, University Marshall. Dr. Carlton Wilson, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Robert Wortham, Interim Dean, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Dr. Anthony Nelson, Dean, School of Business. Dr. Audrey Beard, Dean, School of Education. Dr. Keisha Reed, Interim Associate Dean, University College. Minister Isaiah Morrow, NCCU, Office of Spiritual Development and Dialogue. Mr. Jalair Tate, President, Senior Class. Dr. Ralph Barrett, Platform Marshal. Please be seated. I'd also like to recognize my wife, Mrs. Juanita Akinlaye. Please give her a round of applause. Additionally, there are a number of individuals who serve as advisors, advocates, and supporters of North Carolina Central University, to whom I extend a warm welcome and to whom I say thanks for coming to be with you today. We're grateful for your presence. As I call or identify the group that you are associated with, please wave your hand so that you can be recognized. Any members of the clergy in the audience, please give them a round of applause. Mrs. Woodard, good to see you. Current and former members of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors who are in the audience, give them a warm round of applause. Current, emerita, and former members of the NCCU Board of Trustees, I see them there. Give them a hand, please. Thank you. All retirees of North Carolina Central University in the audience, please give them a hand. All retirees of NCCU. Members of the NCCU Foundation Board, I see them there. Give them a hand, please. Thank you. Next, we will hear the melodic sounds of the NCCU University Choir performing Mary, Did You Know?, led by Ms. Roberta Laws, conductor.
Child that you deliver
Let's give our University Choir and Ms. Roberta Laws another round of applause. Thank you. Great, great performance. Thank you. I am pleased this afternoon to introduce to you an iconic figure in the field of arts and entertainment. While our commencement speaker made history this year when she became the first African-American woman to earn an Academy Award in costume design. Miss Ruth Carter, yes, you may applaud. Miss Ruth Carter is an industry veteran whose career spans more than 30 years and 40 films. After growing up in Springfield, Massachusetts, Ms. Carter pursued her education and was nurtured at her home, a home by the sea, Hampton University, a historically black university in Hampton, Virginia, that other institution there, down the road. Ms. Carter first earned her first Academy Award for her costume design in working on the blockbuster movie, The Black Panther. How many of you saw The Black Panther? This past February. She designed more than 700 costumes for this film. In reflecting on the moment she was handed the award, she said, and I quote, "That night was like seeing God at work," end quote. And when asked about her source of inspiration, she noted, and I quote, "I have a strong sense of responsibility to myself, to my life, and to others. That's what pushes and motivates me. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do, and I can do it," end quote. Ms. Carter's work has been featured in some of the most iconic films of the past 3 decades, from School Days and Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee, how many of you know, see that? Yeah. To Amistad and Selma, and of course many others. In an article published this August in Essence magazine, Ms. Carter said, and I quote, "To me, success is about how good you feel at the present moment. It's about receiving love from the people and being open to experiencing that level of positivity," end quote. We're truly fortunate and excited that Ms. Carter is graced us with her presence this afternoon to challenge and to motivate you. And I must let you know this. Ms. Carter came directly from Heathrow, London, after 9 hours of flight to arrive here early this morning just to speak to you. So you are so fortunate. So we thank her for coming. And if you would join me in welcoming to the podium our speaker, Ms. Ruth Carter.
Hello, North Carolina Central University. Distinguished faculty, alumni, staff, parents, grandparents, aunties, friends and family, and even the haters. Take a look at the class of 2019. I'm excited to celebrate this momentous day and watch you Eagles soar. Thank you, Chancellor Akinleye and the Board of Trustees for this invitation to give one last lesson. So let me get on with some words of wisdom, because I know some of you must be hungover. Others are zoned out, wondering what is Kanye West going to do next? And the rest of you can't wait to get to brunch and to the mimosas. I stand before you today to confirm that dreams are achievable, but they are hard work. And you know that. Even Kanye would agree. The Oscar win for Marvel's Black Panther was not an overnight success. Let me tell you, I've been doing this costume design gig for a long time, long before many of you were born and long before they invented Spanx. I had never designed a superhero before. So when Marvel called, I thought, why me? I was in a meeting at the Marvel campus with Director Ryan Coogler. You know Marvel's like the CIA. When you enter the doors, they mysteriously close behind you. I was having trouble opening up my Dropbox. You know what the Dropbox is. It had all my concepts. But of course, you just can't log into Marvel. You need to get your eyes scanned and fingerprinted and blood drawn. That's when Ryan Coogler said to me, Ruth, I am so happy you are here. That put me at ease. He went on to say, when I saw Malcolm X when I was a young boy with my dad. I really cherished that he shared that moment with me. I felt like I had auditioned for Black Panther when Ryan saw Malcolm X as a young boy with his father. To Ryan, between Malcolm X, Amistad, the Butler, Selma, Marshall, and even Baps, I had been designing superheroes. The work on Black Panther in many ways has been a career-defining, full-circle experience for me. I was designing costumes for the African-American narrative that began when Africans embarked into this country were enslaved, relegated to being servants, fighting for our rights and justice, and then standing proudly in their Afro future. Where Marvel desired the look and the design to be authentically African, encouraging me to fully exercise my talent and imagination in merging the traditional with the contemporary, creating the Afro future. I gave so much of myself to making those costumes. There were a lot of challenges and many, many sleepless nights in this massive undertaking. I knew in order to showcase African tradition, to reimagine beauty in the empowered way that women can look and lead on screen, to turn the Black Panther into an African king, I needed to trust my voice. The night I received the Oscar as the first African American in costume design, I realized that my art had been in service of something bigger. I created Afrofuturistic costumes so people, especially you, can feel a sense of representation and validation of self-beauty. So you can also feel inspired to take the foundation that you have built here at Central and go on to create the future of your dreams. Also, I look into this crowd and it feels like a true Wakandan celebration. I salute you, Wakanda forever. I feel proud to see all of you wearing one of life's most prestigious costumes, the cap and gown. I really do applaud you graduates for being in these seats. When I was a student at another HBCU, Hampton University, I almost didn't graduate. I was a few credits short and a few dollars shy of my rent, so I decided that it was time to go home. But before leaving campus, I wanted to say goodbye to my mentor and teacher, Linda Bolton Smith. She would not say goodbye. Instead, she offered me room and board to finish my final semester. She was an incredible example of a Black woman and showed me that discipline and being an artist and showed me the discipline of being an artist by waking up and devoting the first 2 hours of her day to writing. She taught me that to be an artist, one needs to remain passionate, studying not only your craft, but your culture and yourself, seeking out the unique details that add color and pattern and texture to your stories. Linda exposed me to the Black Renaissance artists Wole Soyinka, Alice Walker, and Romare Bearden, and assured me that I could stand side by side with any of them. No matter what stage in your life, stay in touch with people that support you. People who believe in your talents and can see you before you can see yourself. People might assume that I became a costume designer because I love fashion, Chanel, Dior, McQueen, Gucci. Instead, it was Lorraine Hansberry, Toni Morrison, Langston Hughes, Nikki Giovanni, Sonia Sanchez, James Baldwin, and so many others. They were my designers. Those playwrights, poet, and laureate raised me up with their rich stories. They lit a passion in me to create and showed me that being a costume designer is being artistic, visionary, and inspired. I knew, like those artists, if I wanted to grow as a person and dream bigger, that I needed my journey to be rich with colorful stories like theirs. I would need to understand my purpose and stay the course and trust my voice. So after I graduated, I got into my 1989 Volkswagen Rabbit and went out to see the world. I was following my dreams and taking a chance on my car. With no airbags, no AC, I had to roll the window down, you do it like this, and headed west to New Mexico to work for the Santa Fe Opera. And then after that, I headed to the Pacific Ocean. There in Los Angeles, it was such an adventurous time living with friends, supporting each other, and figuring out Hollywood. Graduates, take an adventure. Follow your dreams, take chances, and be unpredictable. You have your whole life to be predictable. If I hadn't gotten into that Volkswagen Rabbit all those years ago, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. Just like my costumes on Eddie Murphy's Dolomite Is My Name are bold, you have to make bold choices and take the chance. I began freelancing in South Central Los Angeles, and one night I was introduced to Spike Lee, and he said, "Ruth, you can do the same work you do for theater for film." He encouraged me to expand my talents by doing a graduate student film project at USC to further my training. Then one morning I got a call. I answered, "Hello." He said, "Ruth." I said, "Yes." He said, "Ruth, this is the man of your dreams." I said, "Denzel?" He said, "No, this is Spike." Since that phone call, Spike and I have collaborated on 14 films, photo sessions, commercials, all sorts of things. We started out just like all of you with the film school days, basing it on our collective experiences going to HBCUs. We shared our stories. If that movie was filmed today, iconic shots like the Step Show could be included right here on the campus at the Greek Bowl. Spike Lee is a brave filmmaker. From Do the Right Thing to Malcolm X, we were making art by any means necessary. We remain conscious that clothing is not only a costume, but a garment of protest and a symbol of truth. Think Radio Raheem. Do the Right Thing is archived in the Library of Congress because the message still resonates as it did in 1989. We challenged our boundaries using our art in service of something bigger. Between researching the prison in Massachusetts where Malcolm X was held, and then to the pilgrimage he experienced in Egypt, we had found our unique signature, and I learned how to trust my voice. This then turned into my first Oscar nomination for Malcolm X. No matter whether you are graduating in the arts and sciences, social work, law, nursing, or music, pursue your life's work in something bigger, and you'll start to understand your purpose. After doing so many projects, after studying African American history, literature, culture, my passion was ignited. I felt very close to history. I collected a massive library of books, photos, and artifacts, and was taking courses in art history. In the middle of all that, I was approached by Steven Spielberg to do Amistad. The work on Amistad was born out of my passion for studying the stories of those who came before us, those who walked the hard road so ours could be easier. This helped me earn my second Oscar nomination. Be a student of your passions. Yes, you are graduating, but you will also continue to be a student of your passion. Throughout my career, I remained a student of people, storytelling, and history telling, a student of design and art, studying my script, my craft, and myself. After Amistad, it would take 21 years of working in the industry before I'd see another nomination. That's the entire span of most of your lives. And during that time, I learned about self-validation and to stay true to my calling and purpose. When there's no outside source giving you validation and a feeling of worthiness, you have to look inward. I had to visualize and define what I was saying as a costume designer. And I groomed my voice, working on all types of films, realizing whether or not the film did well at the box office or became a cultural classic, I was in control of the art I produced. I wanted to make sure that I brought the best of myself because people will notice when you do well, and they may offer you the role of a lifetime. No matter what challenges I faced, hardships, I endured, personal tragedies I went through, heartaches and heartbreaks. When it came back to my work, the artistry, the creativity, and the design, when I would come back to my foundation and my purpose, everything felt like it was right. When things get difficult, you say your mantras to yourself. You may do the same. Define what it is that you are. You will learn to rely on that foundation, and you will see yourself through to success. My journey continues as I travel from Wakanda to Zamunda and coming to America too. So stay tuned. But graduates, today your journey begins. Eagles, take flight. Soar. I hope you were taking notes because life is always testing you. This afternoon, as you celebrate your accomplishments, remember to find mentors who believe in you. Be bold and take a chance. Be in service of something bigger. Be a student of your passions, and when telling your story, trust your voice. Today is the first page. Make it a bestseller. Congratulations, NC Central, class of 2019.
All right. Let's give our speaker another round of applause. Thank you, Ms. Carter. Thank you for motivating our graduates to further excel at their craft and their chosen career. You yourself model hard work, perseverance, and intellect that helps you to create the fabric of success for your life. We thank you for coming to share those experiences with our graduates. All students who are graduating with honors will now be recognized by our interim provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs.
Good afternoon. We are proud to congratulate all of our graduates and to offer gratitude to all those who have made this day a momentous occasion for them. We pause now to especially recognize those students who have excelled academically, placing them in the special classification of honor students. Would the summa cum laude candidates please stand and remain standing? These are students who earned a GPA between 3.8 to 4.0. Would the magna cum laude candidates please stand and remain standing? And these are students who earned a GPA between 3.5 and 3.79. Would the cum laude candidates please stand and remain standing? And these are students with a GPA between 3.2 to 3.49. And I'm so tempted to acknowledge, thank you, Lotties. But I wouldn't do that. Again, congratulations on your outstanding academic performance, and may you continue to soar high with eagles.
We were not having a second thought. You are here. At this time, we would have all of the baccalaureate degrees to be conferred. So I will ask the interim provost to join me at the podium.
Chancellor Akinleye, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by the colleges and schools of North Carolina Central University. And they have been recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees and certified by the registrar for award of the appropriate bachelor degrees. With all candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Business Administration degrees, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Akinleye, it is with pleasure that I present to you these candidates who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation in their respective undergraduate academic programs.
This is your time. Upon the recommendation of the undergraduate faculty of the respective schools and colleges of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Central University and by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated.
Dr. Carlton Wilson, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, please come forward.
Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences please move to the platform?
Jada Getaway. Keanu Bugrave. Shavana Corfu. Jamal Gleason. Jose Irizarry Jr. Brian Christopher Bird. James Jeffries. Lyric Harris. Corey Jones. Deani Willis. Samantha Lewis. Jeffrey Gatson. Bernard Achimiapong. Corey Hamilton. Justin Ingram. Yassine Abdul Malik. Mary Lizzie Booz. Destiny Floyd. Shaman Allen. Kendra McKinnon. Raven Cheatham. Tyler McIlvain. Niles Moore. Ashley Mosley. Courtney Johnson. Tariq Sharp. Clifton Haynes III. Arlise Henderson. Dion Alex Minner. Jordan Harris. Jasmine Hall. Anthony Bowman Jr. Eric Baker. Isaiah Johnson. Abiba Asagid. Malcolm Toby. Kendall Clark. Amira McNair. Tiana Gupton. Brian McLeave. Samuel King. Sean Austin. Richard Foster. Ione Goodwin. Boli Bolabiango. Diamond Perche. Sierra Peters. Topanga Lewis. Ariel Steed. Tiffany Lovick. Arlette Lawson. Derek Wiggins. Quaylee Gale. Eretiawala Fawit Hime. Juliet Harris. Jamie Oxendine. Taylor Ravenel. Tazaya Benson. Robbie Winston. Bobby Davis Jr. Kyra Halle. George Manning IV. Kaylin Robinson. Michael Smith. Allison Black. Gerardo Cortez Zapata. Natasia Hale. Philip Agbesi. Ramila Katka. Shiksha Peta. Angie Bell Tahada. Ramsha Alim. Letitia Hightower. Shakri Wisher. Michaela Davis. Jesse G. Campbell. Emeka Isewayi Jr. Cedric Eze. Tanya Richardson. Kendra Davis. Yenteo Miller.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Dr. Robert Wortham, Dean, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, please come forward.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences please approach the platform?
Imani Diggs. Thamisha Ely. Dax Kirkman. Villiette Dixon. Shawana Cash. Yolanda Russell. Manuela Inman. Dashana Michelle Cook. Aziza Abdul Salam. Yamali LaRoche Germain. Tiara Perry. Sierra Carter. Zach Langley. Zaye Smith. India Francis. Okay. Rosandre Ariana J. Cozan. Mayana Barnes. Equanda Moore. Rosina Judkins. Kenithia Armstrong. Marielle Gabriel. Noel Spencer. Tyranny Bethay, thank you. Tyranny Bethay. Shotney Taylor. Teresa Swindle. Delois Barnes. Savannah Hunt. Sherelle Gray. Shakoya Graham. Shakima Jackson. Tyrone Simmons Jr. Tyreek Wallace. Trey Paget. Doing good. Jemiah Freeman. Sherlana Walston. Okay. Brittany Wynn. Tiwasa Sonko. Justin Ingram. Krista D. Moorhead. Jada Brady. Cheyenne Caldwell. Gabrielle Harris. Mary Lizzie Booz. Brianna Coleman. Whitney Ann. Alicia Weaver. Jewel Massey. Alexis Wilkerson. Milani Corbett. Lachey Payne Robinson. Atiana Campbell. Cody Adams. Soleil Desuit. Shaughnessy Russell. Brianna Everett. Joya McGill. Gina Marche Dees. Dakota King Robinson. Malaysia Simmons. Shakira Miller. Kendra Fletcher. Kiana Cole. Anik Shaw. D. Aaron Hempel. Tamaya Good. Arami Hall. Tyrone Webb Jr. Hannah Holden. Talia Robinson. Tanisha Patrice Porter. Ariana Reed. Brandon Gilmore. Kadar Sweezer. Dion Taylor. Denisha R. Bullock. Shaniqua Tate. Alicia Boitcher. Israel King. David Austin Jr. Clifton Webb.
Thank you.
Tiffany Gomes. Brianna Williams. Kimberly Best. DeAndrea Cooper. Jacynthia Cox. Patrice Taylor. Sharonda Williams. Jayla Moore. Jaleesa Ebron. Bertha Bullock.
Thank you. Beautiful name.
Fonshana Austin. Rochelle Wade.
Okay.
Ayana Mason.
Diashani. Okay, Diashani.
Diashane Jackson. Tiffany Couch.
Latina, thank you.
Latina White. James Ross. Brianna Schuler. Sydney Hyde. Martha Pearson. Ashley Steiger. Shakira Obre. Deontay Fair. Arkinwole McCleary. Alicia Robinson. Zaria Torrance. Dominique Smith. Yana Bland.
Tajay Jones, thank you.
Tajay Jones. Sina Shivis. Yasmin Mahmood. Ambia Wooten. Derek Fitz. Daniel Powell. Ryan Hester. Mariah Starowitz. Shakima Thompson. Ebony Thompson. Keena Evans. Joseph Brody.
Okay.
Sanabe Amuhammad.
Better go up there real quick.
Islamia Oloko. Aaliyah King. Travis Merriweather. Kaylin Murphy. Patra Gibson. Logan Stewart. Johnston McCorkle.
Thank you, sir.
Kentayus Davis. Joshua Woodard.
Thank you.
Marquel Lofton. Elijah Sonny Richardson.
Thank you.
Demaria Ferguson. Jada Thomas. LaDavia Turner. Abril Wilkins. Kezion Pittman. Jasmine Dixon Holman.
Kiara McCarthy, right?
Kiara McCarthy. Shari Jones. Caroline Bisono. Sule Wale. Kalia Darden. Tiana Besant. Brianna E. Turner. Dalasia Harris. Faith Cornett. Blair Townsend.
Okay.
Larisha McNeil.
Oh, yeah, Chloe, right?
Chloe Moore. Richard McLeod. David Dixon. Danisha Smith.
Hey, how you doing? Doing good.
Carolyn Williamson. Aaron Johnson. Leah Leak. Danisha R. Sheeran.
How you doing?
Aubrey Morris.
Tamira.
Tamira Scott Hyman. Jakima Willis. Sumaya Boone.
Rainy Williams.
Rainey Williams. Jasmine Wilkins. Corey Vessels. Samantha Johnson. Alexandria Sharp. Sophia Norman. Destiny Chisholm. Sierra Butler.
Tabor, thank you.
Tay Bria Johnson. Kaniqua Martin. George Kane. Zaina Muhammad. Brittany Fate. Capria Washington. Courtney McLean.
Thank you.
Calvin Teche. Anthony Small Jr. Vaisha Williams. Trachea Fields. Kiara Curry.
Kiara Stevens, thank you.
Kiara Stevens. Kyle Davis.
Damien, okay.
Damian Taylor Jr. Eric Cunningham.
How you doing?
Mark Bronson II. Yafet Melendez Falou.
Hagen. Okay.
Jeffrey Hagan.
Thank you.
Jalen Bridges. Julian Reese. Nico Harris. Imani Hooper. Aaron Dawson. Alexis Bellamy. Musu Bailey. Tracy Haskins. Eric Schlecker.
Thank you.
Saya Gomez. Jasmine Caldwell. Ashiria McDonald. Rebecca Madison. Alicia Norman. Sierra Hoover. London Winchester. Janae Burrell. Tammy Thomas. Victoria Davison.
Kendrea, thank you.
Kendrea Smith. Micah Skylar Hamer. Brittany Bobby Foster. Ebony Fogg Kelly. Jaleese Noel Jones. Anaya Ratliff. Kia Singletary. Lakeisha McClain.
Okay, Alina Christine Washaya.
Alina Christine Washaya. Seema Ravishakar. Tia Richardson. Courtney White. Jasmine Spikes.
Thank you.
Simone Charmaine Curry.
Aaliyah B. McKinley. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Aaliyah Veronica McHenry.
Yes.
Michaela Simone Barnes.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you.
Shalandria Matthews. Rayma Hackett. Honora Yamazi. Mekbib Kasa. Kyla Ceylon. Brandon Cicluna. Marlene Robertson. Kiera Richardson. Latasha Little. Ashley Burns.
Thank you, thank you.
Uganda Brownrigg.
As y'all are working.
Shanice Miller. Dominique Hawkins. Jalen Ramser. Michael Finning. Dantes Ward. Marilyn Dominguez. Tamika Stanton. Jason Polanco. Erica Taylor. Derek McCoy. Lord E. Holton III. Imani J. Johnson. Diamond Wilson.
Okay.
Lyric James Tillman. Susan Elizabeth King. Angie McKinney. Deborah Ann Thompson.
Again, congratulations, and please be seated.
Dr. Anthony Nelson, please come forward.
Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science in the School of Business please proceed to the platform?
Lauren Bennett. Cassandra Leon. Devin Burton. Star Jackson. Ababakar Sonko.
Hadir Salem.
Hadir Salem. Zishan Aslam. Kristen Matthews.
Okay.
Daigum Bika.
Okay, Frank Gongola. M. Gongola. Okay.
Frank M. Gongola. Angelina Hines. Asata Kane. Lloyd Brown.
Angelina.
Angelina King. Nyla Bennett. Tyler Watson. Monique Morris.
Oh, Kelvin, thank you.
Kelvon Keith. Tevin Hayes. Ryan Mowry. DeSantia Rowdy. Derek Manison. Jalen Lenny. Miles Austin. Sherwood Young Jr. Nikita Swain. Shakir Levick. Matthew Anagor II. Tyshawn Ryan. Joshua Iamu. Alicia Pretty. Shelly Ann Wheeler.
Thank you.
Lejay Cleveland. Derek Shelton. Cordell McMurray. Gary Murray. Wallace Jameson. Jimmy Bellamy. Vincent Jordan. Constance Ikechi. Adorable Gant. Laravia Outlaw. Shayla Moore. Kaylin Thompson. Joseph James Osewe. Naya Knight. Ja'Cory Marche Hall. Harold Raymond II. Dormaine Johnson. Muhammad Kaba. Randolph Hawkins. Jonathan Allen. Savion McClinton. Freddie Johnson. Kyle Haskins. Eric Edwards Jr. Shawan Phillips. Anthony Sherrill. Darius Burton. Jamal Cook. Jasmine Keys. Shalita Willis. Kara Jackson. Cody Staton.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
One more. Dr. Audrey Beard, please come forward. Dean, School of Education.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates for the degrees, Bachelors of Arts in Elementary and Middle Grades in the School of Education please stand and move to the platform?
Teron Watson.
Congratulations. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Would all of the graduates who have received a baccalaureate degree at these exercises please stand and turn your tassels from the right to the left to symbolize this recognition. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's give our graduates another round of applause. Congratulations. Please be seated. We're almost done. Almost done. At this time, I will ask Mr. Samuel Cooper, President of the North Carolina Central Alumni Association, to come forward and induct the class of 2019 graduates.
Good afternoon. Y'all just graduated. That's the best y'all can do. Good afternoon. On behalf of the North Carolina Central University Alumni Association and its 38,000 members, we would like to extend a warm and sincere congratulations. You are now a part of this luxurious Eagle family. And I'd like to tell you, welcome to the end of a new beginning. It all starts now. When you exited the stage, I handed you a lapel pin, and it had an emblem of Dr. James Shepherd. We look at it as standing on his shoulders. The motto for this university is truth and service. And as you leave here today, truly try to understand the meaning of what is meant by truth and service. Service to others, service to fellow alumni. Alumni will serve as a resource. Your speaker told you today or mentioned to you today, find someone to mentor you. That alumni base out there will mentor you, no matter where you go in America. Take the time to join the Alumni Association. Your first year is complimentary. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the card I gave you. In fact, some of you will win $100 prizes when you text the information on the card. Remember, as an eagle, you must always protect the nest. Protect it by reaching back to other students here at the university who too want to sit where you are sitting. Remember to protect the nest as you progress in your careers and give back financially to the university, so this university can strive and continue to educate individuals like yourself. If you would all stand as we take the pledge. To find the pledge is on the next to the last page of your program. And if you would, repeat after me. I hereby solemnly pledge unbroken allegiance to my alma mater, in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student at North Carolina Central University. I pledge active membership in the Alumni Association wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall ever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. Boom. All right. I pledge as a citizen to exemplify the high ideals thus implied seeking truth always, rendering positive service to community, state, and nation, and so to live as ever to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. Congratulations. Go fly like eagles.
You're almost there. Just hang in there. The time has come now for you to leave the nest. And as eagles, you are ready to soar. As you set forth, always remember the lessons you've learned both inside and outside the classroom during your matriculation here at NCCU. As you've heard, you are now part of the Eagle alumni community, one that comes with a sense of obligation to not only be good, but great in your desired career opportunities, occupations, and to mold yourself into a selfless, empathetic leader who serves as a model for truth and service. Each of you have a unique purpose in our society. Those who look up to you and support you are counting on you to make an indelible mark on our world. Always remember to be generous and know that someone can benefit from your gifts. Be a benevolent donor to causes that you are passionate about, including your beloved alma mater, NCCU. When you go out there and make that $1 million, remember to look back, to reach back, to give back, to assist those students who are coming behind you. Graduates, as you saw, your Eagle family will be watching with eager excitement and cheering you and propelling you to your next level of success. We bid you farewell, and we ask you to come back and visit often. Class of 2019, congratulations. At this time, please remain standing for the singing of the alma mater.
Sorry.
Let us remain standing for the benediction. Minister Morrow will come forward now.
May God bless you and keep you. May God smile upon you and be gracious to you. May God show his favor to you and give you his peace. God bless.
Chancellor Akinleye, with your permission, I declare our 134th commencement exercises closed.